I'm in the process of making dinner. Suzanne, my daughter, is on her way. It will take her about an hour and a half to get here, so that kind of lets me judge when to do my dinner. So for tonight, I decided I would do Ree Drummond's beef enchiladas because I just got her recent magazine in the mail, and it had a beef enchilada recipe, and you know how much we love Mexican food, so that's what I'm going to try. And I'll show you kind of what it looks like. And some roses from my garden last night, and they're doing very well. I have this little tiny vase that occasionally I will clip a few roses that look like they're ready, and I bring them in to enjoy. Anyway, this was the new magazine from Pioneer Woman, and when I flipped through the pages, I saw this recipe. And look at the detailed instructions that she gives for making her sauce and then putting the enchiladas together. So this is what they look like when they're finished. And she calls this the insanely good beef enchiladas. And she said, I've been making these enchiladas for decades, but this is the best version yet. They're extra rich and cheesy. So I'm looking forward to putting this together and hoping that my enchiladas come out looking like Ree Drummond's. So far over here on the stove, I have the meat mixture going. It has onions in it along with her ingredients that she asked to put. She wanted jalapenos. I don't like it quite that hot, so I just put in green chilies. And then here is her sauce, and it is simmering right now. It's supposed to be ready in about 20 minutes. So that's going to be neat to have a homemade sauce to go with the enchiladas tonight. And then over here on the cabinet, my dish is ready for the enchiladas to go in, but I made some guacamole. We had some leftover chips from Joe Taco, as well as the sauce, so we're going to eat that up. The Herdez guacamole salsa. I made a tray of carrots and cucumbers, radishes, and that is melon. That may not go with the vegetable, but I had some left over and we need to eat it. And then the onions are going to go on top of the enchiladas when I get finished baking them. And then we have a few tomatoes from the farmer's market that I got last week, and they're still looking good, so they're still going to be good to eat. And I'm going to try some of this jalapeno rice. The rice that I've been getting, I haven't been real impressed with, so we're just going to try this single cup version and see how it goes. My husband doesn't really eat much rice. It's really Suzanne that likes the rice, so we'll see. We'll give that a try and see how it is. So pretty soon I'm going to be putting the enchiladas together. Here is the assembling of my enchiladas. So you take the tortillas and you dip them into the homemade sauce, then you add the meat, and then you add the cheeses. I'm putting cheddar jack cheese inside the enchiladas, and then on top I'm going to put sharp cheddar, because sharp cheddar just it makes such a wonderful topping for the final. It ended up being kind of a casserole. You kind of get lost in the enchiladas, but that is okay. It's making quite a good dish full. I use two different kinds of tortillas because mainly I'm just using what I have on hand. So these back tortillas, which are shorter, are made by the La Tortilla Company. They are excellent. And then the ones in the front, there are 3 of these, and they're Tia Rosa, and I believe they're a flour tortilla. These are a corn flour mixture, and these are all flour. So I've got a little space here left in the corner, but that's okay. I think I'll just scoot them over. And then I'm going to add the rest of the beef, which there's not very much, just over the top, and the rest of the sauce. And then when Suzanne gets about 30 miles away from home, I will put this in a 375-degree oven for, I believe it's 30 minutes. The enchiladas are out of the oven and they're ready to go. The rice is cooked and ready, and all the other things are in place. And guess who's home?
Hello everyone. I am tired. It's a weird day.
Good morning, everyone. It is about 8:45. It is Saturday morning and the girls are off. We stopped at Starbucks. Suzanne got her espresso, brown sugar shaken espresso. We got egg bites and we got a lemon loaf because we are going to be doing our nail appointment first. And then we're going to be running. Running as hard, as fast as we can to get everything done. There's lots of plans today. We'll see if they work out. So I've been looking forward to this day. I know Suzanne is tired. She's had a long week at school, and each week gets a little harder and a little longer. But it's going good, I think. I think she's having a good year so far. Good kids.
Yeah.
So that's great. So come along with us today as we do our little adventure. Lots of plans. Oh, these egg bites are so good. We get the bacon and Gruyere cheese. It's delicious. And then here's my lemon loaf. Suzanne went ahead and went in. This is our little studio that we go to. It's called, we've told you before, Bellagio Nails and Spa. It's very pretty inside. And they take really good care of us. We used to go to a different salon, and the lady that had a baby had her third baby. And it just was the right time to try something else. We'd gone to her for years. I mean, I'm talking over 10 years. And I guess that's kind of bad. But they were getting a little bit not as clean as I like for my salons to be. They were excellent at their job. They did a good job with your nails and toes, but I just want to feel clean when I go in. And this one is very clean. It's very neat. So she's going in a little bit earlier. My person doesn't come until 9:30, and it's just now 9:04, and Suzanne's starts at 9. So I'm going to eat my breakfast, and then I will go in and have my toast done, which is very, very nice. I enjoy it a lot. Nails and toes are done, and we are ready to go to our first estate sale. So let's show you what the nails got done. Mine are not anything fancy because I don't do my nails, but yesterday I did mine. And then my toes are the darkest color of the coral. And then Suzanne's are kind of copper and turquoise with a little gold, you know. And then her toes are copper.
Yeah. Can't put my feet up.
Getting ready for autumn. Mine's maybe not so much for autumn, but I don't know. I think you can do coral in autumn. I especially like this one right there, my ring finger one. It's probably what I should do on the whole nails. All right, ready? This first estate sale, we had to park a long way away and walk. It was definitely not designed to easily come. So, I don't know, this is kind of an unusual area. So, it's also a very bougie area. And this is half price day. I don't know what that is. Whatever it is $50. The glass desk is $295. Lots of M&M collectibles. Laurel and Hardy. We've not seen that in a long time. Oh my goodness, I haven't seen an erector set in years. $35 for that. Oh, my daddy used to do these. I actually used to have one that he did. But it kind of got dirty and torn up. $5 for that person. Not to guess, but we can tell you how much this home is worth. $725,000. I don't know much orange anymore, do you? That is a beautiful cabinet. Wow, I love that. Isn't that a pretty hutch? Okay, let's go into the kitchen area. Look at the size of the fridge. Wow. This is kind of a cool organizer because you can move these around and put them where you want them, and then you have all this storage here. That's really cool. And it is $8, so it would, or $8.50, so it would be $4.25 today. Okay, so here's the bathtub area, and this is the closet. And where Suzanne's looking is the double vanity. Really pretty. I love the white or ivory mirrors. Don't you?
I was questioning the e.l.f. face primer.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how much this is.
Huge walk-in closet. Very nice. And then into the bathroom. And the shower area. And then I guess this is a master bedroom. And I love this mirror. $95 for the mirror. I'm looking at this Bagolini bag. It is $7.50 today. Well, we're finding a few things today. Interesting. It's a beautiful kitchen area. I know it's going to be cool. 80s. A twin bedroom. High ceilings. I'm not seeing the $750,000.
When are we going to use it for though?
What? Plant stand, I guess. There's just a variety of things in here. Goodness, it's a big garage too. Is it like a 3-car, I guess? Oh, there's some wooden mushrooms, okay? I guess it's a 3-car garage. How cool. Oh my word. I don't like any of those. This is quite a house. This is a lot of fun. Does it just keep going and keep going?
Her voices, I'm like.
There's that open closet space that I think is so unusual. You know, where the closet is open. Wow.
but it's not.
It kind of catches, doesn't it? I don't blame you. And this is the backyard area. Wow. It's quite something, isn't it? I just want to see where this goes. I'm always curious. Oh, gracious, I don't like the vines growing up the side of the brick because that gets into your roof line. Oh, it doesn't go anywhere. It just stops here. Look at the massive. I wouldn't want to have to take care of that. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness. That one was really cool. Got a lot of goodies. We'll just have to show you the goodies later.
Yeah.
I spent $47. I got a lot of jewelry and I got a lot of stuff I don't usually pick up. So, we'll see how this goes.
Some good purchases.
Yeah. All right, let's walk a mile to get to our car. Oh my goodness, that took a long time. I still didn't see the 750,000. I mean, it's a big house, but it really wasn't. House. It wasn't elaborate or anything. It was just big. But would have no desire to live here. Okay, let's go to our next one. I'm going to drink a lot of water too. This is the kind of neighborhood. We are taking a little break from estate sales and coming out to the 6th Collective, that store I told you about that has just a whole bunch of different businesses in one big barn area, and we enjoy coming out here. It's just kind of fun. We thought that this would make a really cute picture, so let's get a picture. Chandelier that has the deer on it. Alright, so this is what the 6th Collective looks like. It's called From 6th Collective. We took an art class out here, my sister and I, and it's just got a lot of unusual things. Suzanne has always liked books, so
let's go.
she loves to look at books, and she said, "Look, Mom, it's blue."
And that's fine. Yeah. I know. Well, and these shelves here are really
Here's the new necklace styles with the charms, and you just tie a scarf. Cute t-shirts. Remember when you wanted the Gucci t-shirt or sweatshirt? I think leopard is still alive. Look at all the leopard print. Oh yes, and I am picking up a leopard print skirt. Everything from clothing to bedding. And I love the openness of the roof. So cool. finally got here after about, what, 20-minute drive? This is way out in the country. So we are going to take a break and enjoy some Chick-Fil-A. Are you surprised? And then we'll go in and check out the estate sale. All right, this is our next estate sale. We've got the house over here, and then we have some sort of thing over here. We don't really know what this is. So, do you want to see it first? Yep. And then there's the cutest little car sitting out. I don't know if it's for sale, but it's really neat, isn't it? It is. Plant would grow as well as that. Look how beautiful. Wow. That is gorgeous. So we have a little brick path that leads up to this area. And then the backyard, I think, has just gone to pot. You think? I think they just let it go. That's sad. Sad, sad. Oh, it's a garage. Wow. Don't know if that's the man who lived here. Could possibly be. Look at all the different knobs. Look at that. Look at all the knobs. It's kind of cool. It is cool. It makes you want to do a project with them. It is. Some little boy that likes cars would really have fun with that, huh? It is. There's a birdhouse.
Oh no.
It's got bird poop on it. I don't think I want it. Okay. Here we go.
You're so funny, Mom. You look so happy.
Oh.
That's pretty.
It's very pretty. $6.73. I don't know what that says. Do you? This one is pretty much cleared out, but Suzanne went upstairs to look at books. I've decided not to go upstairs. So this is the garage area. There are lamps, but they don't seem to be in that good of a condition. That one's kind of unusual. But I definitely do not have purple anywhere in my home, so that would not work. Cute little pathway out with 2 trees. Kind of neat deal. All right, back to the car we go. I don't know what we're getting into here, but it says an estate sale, so we shall see. Look at the size of the lamps. $50 for the big lamps. 25 for those. Yeah. This house is very interesting. It's got a lot of collectibles. They are not half price today. Their half price day is going to be tomorrow. So there are tons and tons of precious bar. There's just tons of them. Denim days is what they're called. Denim days. It's just crazy.
My gosh, this is like vintage.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of yarn, isn't it? Vintage Avon cologne bottles. Your daddy has one. It's in that bottom drawer. You need to know about it.
Okay.
I think I showed it to you. Things on the wall.
Pretty interesting.
Okay. This person was a hoarder. You think? I may go in there and take a picture of those precious moments. I've never seen a collection like that. This person was a hoarder, I think. Don't you think?
Oh yes. I think she's gonna individually price them because they also have their box.
Wow. Oh,
Which is hard to come by. A lot of people don't keep the boxes.
No. See, that's why I told you to keep that Disney group that you have. I just wouldn't throw the box away. Another estate sale we are going to. The last one was not 50% off, except for certain items. So this one is 50% off. Huh?
I like it.
I do too. I love the divider. Isn't that pretty? Lots of sheet music. Wow. The divider is that much. Ah. Welcome, what? I guess so. How unusual.
It's interesting.
So this is going to be very much Japanese heritage stuff. Very cool. And the outside, oh, I may have to go outside. You know how I love the backyards. That's beautiful. So, here's your oven over here, but your kitchen is over here.
Oh yeah.
So you got to bring whatever you're going to bake clear over here. Is that not crazy? Look at the tree up against the window.
Stoneware. There's kind of a revival in
Yeah.
Christmas. Just a whole box of it.
Mm-hmm. All kinds of games. Even the twister mat is on the wall. This is what I was really interested in, but they're not in very good shape. Here's a Mickey Mouse. Did you see him?
I did that.
I don't know if he's old dolls. Wow. Here's the vintage doll. $50 for that one with the sweet little face.
Oh, cute.
And many books. Buy 10 books and get one free. Boy, that would be, but how much are the books? $4 for hardback, $2 paperback, children's. I always am fascinated by the old sewing machines. That is so cool. Lots of sewing supplies. But they're very old. This is like your vanity at home that has the sliding glass door. That lets you know how old our house is.
This is really old.
Okay, so we have placed an order to go, and I am walking in this parking lot, and I told Suzanne I'm going to get out and take a picture of these walls. And we think that this is the same artist who does the murals in my hometown. His name is Alfonso, and he is absolutely wonderful. So he's got a pair of boots here, and then Route 66, and then there's a windmill. I'm just going to go all the way down and show you what they look like. And then let me go around my car to get these others. And this is a dance studio, so that's why there's a dancer here. And then the Cadillac Ranch that's so popular here in Amarillo. That's what that's all about. That's the Cadillac Ranch. And then a steer with a American Airlines airplane. Wow. So like I said, he's just really, really popular. He even puts his phone number. I'm not going to do that, but he signs it. Alfonso, this was done in 2024. So, I don't know, it's just really cool.
Okay, so these are the items that I had purchased during our day estate selling. So I got me some bangle bracelets. These were half off. They were originally $5. These were $8. It was an orange necklace, kind of reminds me of like a Tory Burch dupe. And then some binder clips that come in handy during art projects that we do. And we use these like crazy. Some Target Vintage Universal Threads. I think those both. Yeah, these are both Target shorts. Black. I think those are black. And then camouflaged. Okay, thought those would be comfortable. And then I got me a little purse to take when I go to concerts with my aunt. Something quick and easy to carry. And then some drawing paper, cardstock paper for me, not for school. So drawing paper, cardstock, and then blue cardstock paper. And then we went to Sits Collective, and I got some sunglasses and some Poppy Popcorn Pumpkin Spice. So these are the sunnies that I got. They have a leopard little
Really cute.
icon on them. And then purple.
Very cute.
I like them. And those are the things that I had purchased.
Okay, that's it.
It's days estate sales, so.
Right. Okay. So here are the things that I got at the estate sales. Of course, jewelry. I'm always looking for things that I can either take apart or resell. And I just thought this one was really pretty. I think that these are just glass beads. I'm not sure. But I do like the closure on this. It's a very pretty closure. And the beads are kind of cold, so I think they're glass. And I don't know, just a unique medallion sort of thing on that one. And then this is hematite. You can always tell hematite because it's really heavy and it's super cold. And it's those gray beads that are, they kind of have a magnetic quality to them. They're not magnetic, but they have that sort of quality. So, you know, that's pretty just like it is. I don't even know if I'm going to tear that up. But this one was $5, so it was $2.50. This one was $8, so it would have been $4. And then I'm gonna, when I start getting out my autumn things, I am really gonna clean out what I have. I'm gonna make myself go down to just doing one subject in the autumn world, in the Halloween world. So I'm gonna get rid of a lot of stuff, and I'm just gonna zero in on pumpkins. So this was a really pretty pumpkin. It's not ceramic or anything. It's just a heavy, I guess it's plastic, I don't know, but I thought it was really cute. And then at one of the sales, I kept looking at this bowl. It's not particularly pretty, but Suzanne and we always look at the bottom of it and see where it's from. So this one happens to be a Fenton glassware. It says Baker Company, made in England, and it is here's how they put it, semi-porcelain, which I don't know what that means, but estimated $17.90. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some research on that, but I don't know. Anyway, it just looks very vintage, and I thought it was kind of interesting. And then at another place, there was a bag, and this is by Bagalini. And really, I wanted Suzanne to have it more than me because I'm not necessarily a pink person. But I kept showing her, and I don't think she was that interested. But it's a really nice bag. I even thought, like, if you were going somewhere one time overnight, you got all this compartment space here to put your stuff in. And it has an inside little bag that goes with it. And as I look at it, I don't think anybody ever touched this. It's not cute. There is nothing wrong with it. I mean, absolutely nothing.
It's
and
cute.
even on the bottom, there's nothing. You can't see that anybody took it anywhere. I just now saw that. What would that be for? Here on the bottom. Oh, to slide over your luggage. A luggage carrier thing. So, that's kind of cute if you're into hot pink.
It is.
So I thought for quick trips or whatever, it's got, an over-the-shoulder holder and then a double holder here. It had $15 on it, so it was $7.50.
I think it was because I have too many bags already at home, and I don't want.
Well, like if I'm just coming to you one night, that would be so great. It's not like I have tons of bags, but this one just had sort of some added areas where you could quickly put things and not have to search for stuff. Whatever. Anyway, I just thought it was in good shape, and it'll be
famous word, whatever.
Yeah. This was a brush holder. Now, it did have some brush stuff maybe on it. I can clean that off, though. But it was also in really good shape. There's not any staining at all. And this is by Trish McElvoy. So that's a makeup company, I think. But I thought, well, that would be really nice to travel with. Because here's what I put my makeup brushes in. A zip bag. And I thought,
I'll just throw it in on pretty bad.
Well, I don't want them touching anything else, So that's why I put them in a zip bag. And I thought, well, no more than this was. If it gets dirty, it ain't going to be a big deal because I'm just traveling with it. And when it gets yucky, I'll throw it away because it wasn't expensive at all. I don't know what it was because tag came off. But anyway. And then this one I thought I was going to get it for my husband, but then Suzanne said, I have something saved like that on Amazon. But I showed it already. I've already shown it because it was in my filming. So I don't know that I necessarily need to show you again. But the unique part about it was that you could move these compartments around.
That's what I like.
To make it fit what you want to fit in there. And then you've got all this space over here to do stuff with. What is it really for, though?
Like if you had foundation.
So it's a makeup bag?
Yeah, it's a makeup thing.
But I even thought, like for your dad, he's got one in there that's just torn up pitifully. And it, too, didn't look like it's even been used.
Yeah.
There's nothing in it.
That place was in good.
Whoever the lady was, she either took really good care of her stuff or she was a hoarder and she just bought stuff and then never used it. I don't know. But anyway, I thought that was kind of neat. It's got a double zip I don't know. We'll see what we want to do with it. And then you can always use these notepads. Pen, extra little notepad, even for a gift. Like we do gift bags when we go to our Reaps conventions. And we always have to bring something for the bag. And I thought, this would be really cheap to put in the bag. And it's kind of cute. It's little birdhouses. So it was $3, so $1.50. So
I almost picked it up and I put it back down.
That would be a really cheap gift to put in there. Not necessarily, I didn't necessarily get it from me. I thought about getting it for a gift. And then Suzanne kind of looked at me on these. They're ceramic, little forks to serve with at Christmas time for meats or cheeses or whatever. So they would have been $1.25 a piece from $2.50. And just, they're just ceramic. And they too don't look like they've even been used. There was another one of these and another one of these, but not another Santa. So I have a feeling it was a set of 6 and it got broken up. So I didn't want them. I didn't want it if it didn't have another Santa, so I just got the set of 3. And then there was some, I'm always looking for curling ribbon, and I know I don't have any lime green. So 50 cents for almost full curling ribbon. And I've been lately collecting glass candlesticks, and I don't know why, but I've got a whole set over there on my table. So I'm just gonna add these to it. And I really am thinking of just keeping that out, moving the birdhouse and keeping those on the table and turning it into a autumn something or other and just keep the candlesticks out. Because I don't know why I've been enjoying these so much. It's just a look, Anyway, $12.50, so they were $6.25. And then at another place, I picked this up, and I don't think Suzanne thought it was particularly pretty. But I thought there's something about it. And so when I looked on the bottom, it's Lenox ware. And that's what that looks like there. So $2, it wasn't half, was it? It was just $2.
It was just $2.
So if you know anything about Lenox, it was at one time it was pretty expensive. I'm going to use the Google Lens or the Apple. Hey, we learned something new. We got to talk about this. Oh my word. Do you have your phone so I can show?
It's over there.
Well, I would have to have something to show it. Everybody probably already knows about this. If you have an iPhone 16, the Google Lens, and I just discovered that from Suzanne, a couple of months ago. That you can use Google Lens and take a picture of something and it'll bring up what it is, where it's from, and so forth. The same offering is on the iPhone 16 with the camera button, which is on this side. If you push this down one time, it's supposed to, it automatically opens up the camera. But when you hold it down, well, it's going to record. Let me turn it back off. But when you hold it down, it brings up an effect where, let's say I want to see what this is. So I take a picture of it, and I ask GPT about it. It says this is a ceramic vase with an ornate embossed floral design and scalloped rim. Its ivory glaze and intricate detailing suggested it might be in the style of a vintage or antique porcelain, possibly inspired by Victorian era decorative arts. So it didn't pull up Lenox, but it is Lenox on the bottom. I don't know if I could take it from a different angle or what. Let's see what happens if I take it on the bottom. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you ask, or you can look it up on the web, either way. Okay, there we go. This vase is a piece of Lenox porcelain as indicated by the hallmark on the bottom. Lenox, founded in 1889 in Trenton, New Jersey, is renowned for its fine china and decorative pieces, often featuring intricate designs and high-quality craftsmanship, and has even produced items for the White House. So Lenox was kind of a big deal. I have a Lenox Santa that I get out. He's about this big, but those are the only 2 Lenox pieces I own. But they're always ivory colored, and I just think that's kind of pretty. But anyway, if you don't know that little trick on the iPhone 16, there you go. Hold it down. If you just press it, it's going to open the camera. But if you hold it down, it's going to pull up Chat GPT. Okay. The other things that I got, I found quite a bit of jewelry, and I have not even opened this up to see what it's like. But all of these were half price. So we got a necklace here. I'm going to have to open that up. I don't know that this is turquoise, but it might be hematite, which I can use that. Half price would be these were $2.50. This one actually has a stone on it that is cold, and these were popular, maybe 5 years ago. So it was $4. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff in here, miscellaneous. So $1.25. This one has crystals on it. $2.50, excuse me. $2.50 for this one. It's a pretty chain. I'm really anxious to get into these and really see what they are. This is a pair of earrings that have little moons, crescent moons on them. $1.75 for that, and then of course $2.50 for this. So yes, and see, there's crystals on there, which it looks like diamonds. I'm sure it's not. It's probably just little crystals, or it could be possibly white sapphires. You never know, because white sapphires look like diamonds. So you just kind of have to see. We'll use Chat GPT and see if it pulls up anything. That would be kind of interesting. So anyway, just several jewelry pieces that I can do stuff with, I hope, to use either to take apart or to keep and wear. And of course, we'll always do our little trick of washing. That is really cute. It's got a star for the hanging deal here. See the little star? So this is choker style. But I thought, isn't that pretty?
It's pretty.
It's probably just crystals, but we'll see here in a minute. Anyway, that is part of it. And then they had some candlesticks, and I thought for Christmas I could use these, put those in there. And then we went to one that was kind of strange. This one was an odd place, but it said the books were half price, children's books. If you buy 10, you get one free. So I'm going to use these to give away to our organization that I'm a part of, the Retired Teachers organization. We give books to kindergarten students every year at the end of the year. And so we donate the books, and if I can find them, there's nothing wrong with these. They're in good shape. They haven't been written in. They're hardback books, and so for $1 a piece, some child hopefully will get some fun out of them. There was a couple, like Alexander and the Wind-Up Mouse. That's Leo Leone. Leo Leone was one of my favorite when I was teaching authors for books, and this one was a Caldecott winner. And I thought these were kind of cool. I didn't know that. Famous People and Places, Find Freddy Around the World, a search book, Wild Animals, somebody would like that. That's an old story, The Elves and the Shoemaker. And then What's Wrong at the Beach, you go searching for things that are not quite right. Those search and find books are really good for kids' eyes. And Search for Santa, Where He Could Be, and What's Wrong with the City. And you just look for stuff that wouldn't normally fit in a city So those are the books that I got that I will share when it comes time. And then of course I think I already showed this. This was from the Sixth Collective. Leopard print is back in strong. And so I got a little skirt that I thought I could wear, you know, it has stretchiness to it. It's a size large. She and Sky, I don't know anything about that. Anyway, it had retailed for $39, which is not very much, but $19.50 on sale. So I thought it would be cute with like a black sweater or a nice black blouse and for autumn. So those are the things that came from estate sales and the little shop that we went to, the boutique that we went to see. Whew. And both of us are extremely tired. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get to everything, but we did 4 plus a shop. And it took a long time because all of them were so far apart and way far out in the country, like halfway between the city and another town. So we did a lot of driving. Yeah. Okay. That is it. So here's a close-up of what was in the bag. Now this one that had a variety of stuff, there's only one of everything. But I think I can kind of use them as charms to put on some of my necklaces. And I can actually take earrings, studs, and wrap them around and make them into a little charm also. So it looks like there's nothing that matches at all in this. But see, even something like that, I'll be able to use that as a charm. That's cute. It's a shame the other set was not with this, because that's pretty. Goodness. Oh well. All right, so here's a close-up of the other pieces. Here was this one. It's just a long necklace that has kind of, I don't know, maybe just natural looking colors to it. Here's the stone one that had the pieces, glass pieces that went with it. This one is really pretty, y'all. It's it's really long, but it's just a little jeweled piece that hangs like a tire on the chain. That one's really pretty. And here is the moon earrings. And you already saw that one. And this one, when you hold it up, it has this effect going along with it. So that's really pretty. And I guess that's it. That's all the pieces. So anyway, things that I can use and things that I will definitely keep and wear. All right, so tomorrow we will get up. We're told, my husband, her dad, we don't want to get up till about 8:30 because we're so tired. So after we get ready and I listen to my preachers and all that good stuff, we will go to the city, probably have Mexican food, and then she heads off back to her little town and starts another week of school. And then next weekend, Oklahoma City.
Hey.
We hope there won't be no blocks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming along with us on this little adventure weekend. And we will see you hopefully very soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Once again, we're saying goodbye for another week.
Another week.
Hope you have a good week.
I will.
And we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Next Friday.
That's Friday.
And then off we'll go on a trip. We hope.
Yay.
It works out. Have a good week.
You too.
Bye-bye.